This is a oat disease nursery where we're screening for red leatherleaf, which is a foliar disease of oats, and it starts off from stubble or from seed infection and infects every time we get wet weather. So this nursery is looking at trying to identify resistant varieties and susceptible varieties, so that hopefully in the future we can have more of the resistant varieties for growers. So this is a susceptible oat variety. What we can see when we push the plants aside is that we've got heaps of infection down low. So we've got the typical red leathery symptoms of red leatherleaf right down low on the plant. Then as we look a bit further up, we can see slightly more recent infection working its way back from the tips. So we've got lots of these characteristic red leathery type leaves. So this is from infection during the winter months, and it's started to creep up to the top of the leaves, but hasn't quite made it to the top, and that's because it actually slows down during the warmer, drier months of the year. So this is a moderately susceptible variety, so it's slightly more resistant than the susceptible, which means that it's got less infection on those lower leaves and more green leaf area. And we can see it's still got infection on those lower leaves, but it's not as bad as this fully susceptible rated variety. There's a lot more green leaf area, which means there's a lot less infection and there'll be less loss.